Nostalgia hoops, nostalgia sports and culture. We talking Connecticut. We talking Chicago. I want to send much appreciation out to everybody who supported who been supporting the whole playoffs, but especially last night. I can't remember the exact number, but I heard it was a good turnout. Typically in Chicago, the games I've been watching, it's been a solid turnout. So shout out to y'all and shout out to everybody who's tuned in. I'm hearing all the numbers up. Shout out to the haters. Most importantly, they was talking crazy at the beginning of the year, like, oh, who wants to? No. The NBA playoffs was on. But like I said, give Hoopers basketball when the NBA playoffs and finals is not on, and Hoopers is going to definitely tune in. When you love this game, you going to watch TBT, you going to watch high school, you going to watch Summer League, and you definitely going to watch the WNBA for sure. So we got a gritty show, a dog fight, Memphis Grizzlies type basketball. If you older, Detroit Pistons, a bully, that Zebo style of basketball, that Tony Allen style of defense, that in your face, that Bruce Bowen. If you a fan of that, you got all that, and you're going to continue to get that during this series. Now, one thing I say from Jonquel Jones, it seems like Asia gets a lot of heat. Jonquel's on the State Farm commercial. Jonquel's the reigning MVP. We need Jonquel, the MVP, to show up. I don't know if it's conditioning. I'm not sure if it's some relationship stuff going on outside of the sport. I'm not sure what it is, but I know there needs to be a higher level of play. If they're going to get out of this series, the MVP, Jonquel Jones, is going to have to show up. And it's not just on. She has to be put in the right position as well. I think they need to put her in sets to where she's, moving off ball and say she's on the top right corner. Somebody sets the pick. She drives down inside the paint, catches the ball on the move towards the basket, either has the shot or the layup over somebody. I want to see a lot more pressure put on Candace Parker next game. I think too often they were looking for other matchups and looking for other ways of attacking. Instead of attack the big shot blocker. Don't let her be the help defender and coming over blocking shots. Go at her, bump, bang. Even if you don't go up for the shot, just that bumping and banging. It's like Tyson Fury leaning on Deontay Wilder. You wearing with all of that weight, Jonquel, you putting that on Candace Owens, even a smaller player that's stocky like Alyssa, just bang her a little bit. Get them legs weak so she starts to wear down as the game go on, and make her shoot threes. If Candace Parker beats me shooting threes, I'm not tripping. I want to see, can she shoot us out of this game? Now, she makes you switch the defense, but I seen Alyssa hedging off of her a lot, but I want to make her shoot threes, not mid-rangers, nothing like that. Get her out that post. Immediately in that post when she start going, don't give her any space. You cannot. I'm thinking about a specific post when she was posting the list and she spent one way and you just seen like, no, you got to stay tighter to her. But either bring the double or keep it as tight as possible, but try to force her to shoot. I want to wear her down the same way I say you can wear Asia down by just going at her on the other end, bumping, banging, and then her having to score on both ends. What didn't happen the first game because she couldn't get the ball, but I'm saying the similar thing with Candace. Don't let Candace be a help defender, and I understand that it may be easier going at other matchups, but I'm just saying for a long-term game, marathon-type game plan, try to wear her down. And I think that'll have an effect come down the stretch, and you won't have as close of a game with her being as impactful because she'll be a little bit more tired. Just lean on her when you can, Jonquel. If you try to get that matchups, get that switch, wear her down, Don't let her just linger and help and just keep full stamina. For Chicago, just like them first 2 buckets that you got right off that rebound, you got to be pushing it. Just like Connecticut coach was saying, we can't let them play a fancy style or a fan-friendly style of basketball that's going to be pleasing to the fan, because that favors them. And you have to be aware of that and try to get out any chance that you can get. And sometimes just go up, because you might get the call. You know, even when it looks like it's nothing there, if you're a certain player, Copper, Candace Parker, so, you know, certain players are going to get star calls. So take advantage of your cachet. For Thomas, she put up 12, 10, and 7. I feel like she just set the whole tone for the game. And because the energy's not coming from Jonquel Bonner, she's not taking good shots. Like, I would really bench one of them and go small just for more speed. I don't like both of them on the court together. It's just like slow and old. So she is right now the heart and soul of this team at this point. Bonner, she just got to slow down. Like, she just playing too fast. And if she can slow it down and get more methodical in her approach, I think she'll get a lot of them shots to fall. But that's something that's correctable, because she has the skill, she has the talent. It's just a matter of breathe, slow down, and you can get a better shot. But I think she can be just as effective off the bench. I probably would start Jones and even, you know, run a lineup with both of them out. Like, so she has 15, 5, and 9. Let's check out some highlights. The final dagger of game 1. 68-63. So we know low scoring game, that's gonna favor Connecticut. I want to see Connecticut in the championship. I like Thomas, and a big thing I just want to see from her is work on that shot off season. It's no reason you should just be bounded to the post. Like, MVP, just like they was talking about on Above the Rim, it wouldn't be out of question if she works on her jump shot. Like, if she's hitting a 3 and hitting a mid-range, look out. Jones came in with solid. I like the toughness I seen from Courtney with her and Kai. I mean, I like the physicality. Like, they was just getting rough, whether it was the perimeter, whether it was the paint. Connecticut was just doing things that I like to see on defense, making it ugly, nothing easy. Sometimes you will see a lack of effort, and you couldn't point that out for this team. Out of this world, Alyssa Thomas has moved into first place in postseason history in scoring. Hold on, let me retweet that. Let me see. Let's see what the people were saying. CT Sun. Hoopstress, WNBA semis, game 1 recaps and series prediction. The bucket that put Alyssa Thomas in first place postseason scoring franchise history at 385 points. I love her game, though, man. Sometimes just watching her in that post, she's just like a running back muscle through. It's not all the way complete yet, but what she does is just so impactful. It's just like that same type of impact that a Chris Paul, that I love seeing when I see Chris Paul, them years that I feel like he could have been MVP. Wow, I knew both series would be competitive, but how about that? Both the Seattle Storm and the Connecticut Sun went on the road and stole game 1 against the higher seed. Seattle beat the Aces 76-73. And the Sun wins 68-63. So low-scoring defensive games. And this is something that the Sun can be optimistic about. Now, it's a lot more firepower coming at them on whoever they have to face next round. But if they can tweak a few things, I think they can be just they can be competitive with either in the championship, and especially in a low-scoring game. That's something that they would be happy about. Good vibes all around. We're just seeing the good energy at practice. I'm trying to get to something where Thomas. Let me see. I might have to go WNBA playoffs. Oh, we had John Morant in the building. Sharpshooters. And somebody was on here saying, like, yeah, see, and just like this, like, catch Jonquel in the move. She seemed like she just get bored at times in the paint, backing down, getting it done on both ends. I just want to check out some highlights. Impressive that both teams pushing that break. I think it was like 9 turnovers for Connecticut and 12 turnovers for Chicago. I'm trying to find not that Brianna Jones 12, 3 and 3. What I'm looking for, sister-in-law. Hold on, let me see. WNBA playoffs. Let's go to Thomas. I really want to show her highlights. It's just some stuff I was seeing from her that it's just, it's like I could watch her play all day. On both ends, it's just the effort. Let me see. It's stuff like that. It's like it's like a player could be taller than her, but she understands how to manipulate her size and work space. Like right here, this could have been a block, but it's just timing. She was doing this all night, and I feel like that was the separation. That was what set the tone. But overall, man, good game. But I can't find a video I'm looking for. But good game by Connecticut. I hope they can continue that type of impact and intensity and that tough-nosed basketball. And I hope they're ready to get hit hard next game. I don't think they're going to fold like the Liberty did and just be happy with this. Like they said, it's 0-0. This first game means nothing. And long as they understand that, I think they'll be in a good position. Hold on, I can't even find what I'm looking for. But, yeah, again, shout out to all the fans. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and supported. I'll definitely be back. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And Thomas, keep balling. And I know it might not always show up on the stat sheet, but if you really understand the game, you understand her value, and you understand what we're looking at. And if they did win a championship somehow, we know who will be finals MVP, and it's well deserved.